Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to more turn-based tactical action in Menace, where we're continuing the mission with the B team. Feeling absolutely on top of the world, folks. Things have been going so very well. We've acquired so much exceptional talent. We've acquired so much exceptional equipment, and it's been working together, again, exceptionally well. Nothing could bring us down, right? Now, at the end of the previous mission, we came across a distress signal and a strange set of circumstances that need investigating. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure things will be just fine. Before we dive in, though, we're going to go ahead and visit the black market, take a look at some OCI upgrades, and otherwise just prepare ourselves for this investigation. I mean, we don't know what we're walking into, so of course we want to be very careful. We want to come in prepared and just want to, play it safe. Things have been going so well, means the universe is paying attention, and they could take a turn sideways in the blink of an eye. Now, folks, obviously I do know what's ahead of us over here, but I'm going to try my best to pretend that I don't. I'm going to try my best to roleplay the situation ahead and make decisions accordingly and see how things play out, because otherwise I'd be metagaming, right? So I'm going to try my best. Hopefully nothing slips through, but let's have some fun here. First things first, though, yes, I will do a bit of housekeeping because we've got some upgrades that I've been meaning to make for a very long time. We got to visit the black market, do a bit of shopping, so on and so forth. So let's kick things off, I think, with the OCI upgrades. This one's going to be super simple because I've been talking about it for so very long. I don't think it's actually going to be relevant immediately, but again, I've been saying I want to do this for such a long time, I'd be reticent not to at this point in time pick up the info hub. Another +3 to our intelligence is going to be absolutely huge. We've already seen, especially just off the back of that previous mission, that even though we're getting so much intel, sometimes critical information is absolutely missing. Critical information that could wipe a squad right out is still missing. So a bit more intel is probably a good idea. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. No hesitation. I've been talking about it for so long. Cranking our intelligence up to 6, and otherwise, just want to mention in the future, I think I'm going to grab the AP mines. I'm not 100% set on it yet, but it's been mentioned in the comments a couple of times, and honestly, I've been getting some value off of mines that we deploy anyway. I do feel like maybe it's the right call to get those next, maybe. There are other things that we could still unlock from some of these factions that could be valuable, right? Like, actually, you know what? I'm wondering, don't we have access to the auto laser turret as well? That's also tempting, because it is fun to just have an autonomous assistant on the battlefield helping you kill the enemy. So it's between these two. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go, but I think it's between these two. Nonetheless, I can't afford either right now, so we're just going to hold off on that and instead visit the black market. Now, I was taking a look before I started recording, and there are some interesting picks in here right now. In particular, there's the War Dog AT Skybot. If this is the one I'm thinking of, then you can kind of move it into position, get it within range of an enemy vehicle. Ideally, it's anti-tank equipment, and then it can go beyond its movement range, again, if memory serves correctly, to go in and hit that thing and cause a decent bit of damage. So this is a very nice piece of equipment that I was hoping would come sooner, to be perfectly honest, but it's here now, so I think I do want to pick that up. And otherwise, I don't think there is anything else in here right now. Some interesting options, I guess. I mean, maybe I'll do a bit more shopping down the line, but for the time being, this is the only thing that stood out, and I got to figure out who's going to carry it anyway. I don't know if there is anybody right now. There is also this short barrel tank gun, which I don't think I'm going to pick up because I already have a second long barrel tank gun, and I don't need something that's extra effective against structures. Not presently, at least. That extra armor damage, the extra hit point damage is nice. I believe that's a bit higher than... the hit point damage over here is a little bit higher. But the armor damage over here is a little bit higher. And I think I want that higher armor pen that we already have from the long barrel tank gun instead. So I'm going to stick with what we have right now. Nothing else worth picking up, I don't think. But let's go ahead and figure out what we want to sell. So obviously, we start with this... Oh, actually, you know what? That'll do it. I just did the math in my head. I was like, right, that's 140 right there. Cool. Easy decision. Let's get the War Dog AT Skybot, make that trade, and then dive on in for this investigation. I don't see why not. Let's check it out. Yeah. Why are you trying to scare me, game? Gathering some intel. Plenty of it available to us. Does it really only go up to 4? No, it does go up to 6. Okay, cool. Oh, what do you know? There's nothing here. Just a couple survivors to make contact with. Fair enough. Again, things are a little fishy, right? So we're going to go in prepared for the worst, right? I think Pike's been doing well with the ATGM and with all the extra ammo and the load-bearing rig. That's been working out for us, so we'll keep that the same. Bog in with the laser lance, the grenade launcher, the VMAP missile. That's been all working great for us, so we're going to keep that the same, I think, actually. Could promote him, but I don't know if there's anything to promote him with. Let's hold off on that. Carta, you've been doing all right, but again, bit of a more ominous mission, right? We don't know what we're up against, so maybe let's not go in with some Jaeger fatigues. I'm thinking we armor up and we get ready for sort of like a high-level threat. Think about the escalation we've been going through, right? This actually works very nicely narratively. We've been going through a serious escalation over the last handful of missions, right? The Rogue Army has been kicking it up a notch. We're facing off against enemy armor, and we're doing well against it. But in that last mission in particular, we came upon a very scary situation, right? Over the cusp of that hill, beyond that tree line, there was a very scary tank that we just so happened to be able to take out. So we're going to just play this safe where we have 0 intel, basically, right? Despite how much intel we think we have, right? So suspicion, I think, is a good reason to go in with the heightened armor and armor durability. I'm thinking the improved small arms protective plating is perhaps the way to go. Now we'll have to adjust some of our troop counts. I think we might need to pull this down a notch still. We'll see. But Carta, I think you're definitely coming. Tech, still bruised. Still coming in with a jet suit? Or do we take it down a notch? Want to move a bit more slowly this time around, I think, right? We'll see if we pick up another accessory. Sachin, get you in here. Yeah, we're going to have to make some adjustments. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can't drop the... Actually, let's switch to the other long-barrel tank gun here. Lim, do you stay back? Suppose so. Weteroth, do you stay back? I suppose, and Rewa. So Rewa and Exconde out there with the tank guns. Bog out there with the laser lance and the grenade launcher. Seems reasonable. Carta, can we actually, sure, drop you down to what? Oh, maybe we drop some squaddies down. I don't know, this is tough actually. Okay, let's see. Let's pull you down to 2. Let's pull you down to 2 as well. Right? Bare minimum. Doesn't get a lighter load than what we've got already with the armor over here, without risking, you know, efficiency, obviously. Or does Pike stay behind for this one? If we remove him, and we're close... Send Carta in like this, you know, keeping some of her equipment the same as always, because I think that would be the right thing to do, right? Carta's always been effective with a suppressed crowbar, with the camo kit, binoculars. Why would I change any of that? Sometimes she's switched her armor around, and here again it makes sense to be well protected against the unknown, but otherwise everything else has worked out great for her always. Here as well, this has been the setup for Sachin forever, so why would we change that? I mean, I could put him in slightly lighter armor, I suppose. Better in scavenger suit. How much worse is that? Oof. Feels a fair bit worse is the problem. Guess we could do the small arms protective plating? Sure. And if I drop you down to that as well, that gives us enough supply to maybe bring in Lim. Got to drop some of his equipment, of course. We bring you in this. Nah, I don't think I can bring him, actually. I'd have to drop another vehicle, I suppose. Weteroth? Oh, I could bring Weteroth in. But if we're not bringing in Pike, we don't need another target designator. We don't need this one either. What would I want instead? What would I want instead? Or do I want to bring Pike in with the ATGM. Well, we drop. We're 20 over. On the one hand, I could get rid of 2 of these, but I feel like those are necessary. What else could I drop? Like the grenade launcher too much. Don't want to drop the VMAP missile. That's been so helpful for me. But that's kind of all I need, right? That's all I need to get rid of. Sure, let's do that. Don't know if I love that move, but let's go for it. Right, so what did that give us? It gives us Pike in here with the ATGM launcher. Plenty of ammo. That's 9 shots, right? Fair enough. We got Carta in there. Slightly better armor than usual, but otherwise generally the same setup. Bit more easily spotted, I guess. Tech in there with his usual setup over here. Got a target designator on him, so he's going to be able to help spot for Pike to hit. Very well. We got Sachin in here with the laser rifle. Decent accessories, decent armor. Exconde's in here with the tank gun. Riwa's in here with the tank gun. And Bog, yeah, with the grenade launcher and laser lance. Yeah, that sounds reasonable to me. Again, folks, I'm trying to... Again, don't... For those of you that know what's coming, pretend as though you don't. Right? Because I would slightly adjust some of my setups, I suppose. Knowing what I do know. But this is the fun of it, right? This is the fun of it. Let's go ahead and, put Carta up front, of course, scouting away. Exconde is not a taxi this time around. Does still have Shepard, though, right? So, could still make use of that, obviously. Actually, it makes more sense to go down this corridor, I think. Riwa. You'll, well, Bog could be the transportation here. Sure. Yeah, Bog can transport. Riwa perhaps off to the side. Or over here. Let's get 2 columns going, I guess, right? Sure. Tech, not able to jump this time around. Got to keep that in mind. Maybe I should allow him to jump around. Now let's keep it as is. Pike over here. Sachin bringing up the rear. 2 columns, we go straight down, investigate, and leave. Yeah. Simple enough. Think we're well enough equipped. Got enough people out here. Maxed out on supply. Let's see what's going on.
Only a ship's engine could cause this. But if a ship's departed, how could it avoided our radar net? I'll put Sage in it now. But I suggest we push in and see what else we can find.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. Investigate. Carta, let's get you in here. You will pair back together again. Bog. Let's creep up.
The vehicle hasn't been destroyed, disassembled. Scans show missing parts, catalytic converter, battery, fuel pump, transmission. It's all been harvested. Someone must be here. An old colonial admin center lies up ahead. If there are survivors, they will likely have grouped there. We should head that way as soon as possible, but be aware, these might not be survivors at all. Pirates or some other hostile. Stay on your toes, Major.
That's what I'd anticipate, Put out a distress signal, draw us in, get us in trouble.
Sir.
Exconde, roll up to here. I really like these little tank columns we got going on.
Sir.
Then Riwa, right up behind.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, this is very sick.
Sir. At your service.
Like as far as you can go. I love this music too.
Once we see something,
Tech,
we'll be the first to know.
let's go.
Bringing up the rear.
And Sachin.
Double time.
Alright.
Sir.
So far so good.
Yeah.
Bog, roll up to here. Time to turn in a one column potentially. Esconde. You're up to here.
Great faith. Sir.
And Rewa. Move side by side. Yeah, why not?
Engines engaged.
Oh, is this impassable terrain it looks like?
Sir.
Go ahead and roll up, Pike. Tech's right next to you. These guys are a little bruised, so
Your service.
got to keep that in mind. And Suchin, again, bringing up the rear.
Always ready.
Carta. She can move up to the admin, but that sounds silly.
Sir.
Why would you go solo at this stage, right? Bog. Let's roll up with you, buddy. Make contact. So all of us got to roll up in here, it seems. Okay.
Sir.
Esconde. Let's fan out. I wish Riwo was actually going through here as well. Just because of the rule of cool. Ooh, I don't want to do that. And yep, let's roll up to here.
Good thought there.
Good driving. Go ahead and rotate to face this way. Pike, move up. Tech, let's go. And Suchin. Let's go.
Always ready.
Cardiff. Let's post you up. See what we can see, right?
Sir.
Alright. Riwa. Think we get you up to here.
On duty.
Move alongside Carta, basically. Esconde. Set you up over here.
Sir.
Pike. Come up to the middle here.
Emptier than a dead camel out here.
Tech. Roll up to here, buddy.
Guardsmen at the ready.
Suchin. Up to here.
The admin center still shows no sign of life. Wait, hold on. Sage, what do you have? Major! Hostiles inbound! These are not in the threat profile. Zero dagger! I repeat, zero dagger!
Zero dagger acknowledged.
Zero dagger acknowledged!
Major, QRF is returning to site. Maintain a defensive posture until they arrive.
Let's go. Here it is, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the titular menace has arrived. These are the constructs. And they're a little mysterious threat that's going to be growing over time. But for the time being, all we know is that we don't know anything. Construct drone. Regular humans transformed into cybernetic monstrosities through incomprehensible technological means, armed with almost primitive projectile weapons and improvised mining lasers. Very little armor, fair bit of health though. Over here, we've got some construct soldiers. Human soldiers and military personnel were apparently the organic matter this monstrosity is based on. Extremely durable and armed with high-powered projectile weapons. Decent armor here, decent health as well, and some more drones and drones and drones. But what is this thing? From the end of the cinematic opening and the cinematic trailer over here, we've got the construct Guncrawler, a large vehicle-like construct moving across the battlefield on tank tracks.
You think it's a good thing to be sitting there doing nothing?
Don't worry about it, Zama. I got this figured out. Armed with a variety of weapon systems, it is dangerous to both infantry and vehicles. Or... oh no, okay. 130 armor, 300 HP. This thing is scary. There's a bunch of them over here. I can assure you there's a bunch of them up here as well. And who knows what's waiting for us in the darkness here. But folks, let's see how long we can survive. We got to make it for 4 rounds. We're in a bit of a rough spot for some folks, right? A little exposed over here. No armor. Sorry, no cover. So that's not great. And everyone's just a little on edge. Now I could start by picking this thing off.
What?
Riwa. Clear shot, side armor hit, excellent accuracy, full armor pen. I say we kick things off with a bit of a bang. Let's go. That's some good stuff. Light weapon systems damage. Spalling damage. This thing is still standing. Next round, though, hopefully we can take it out. And that's you done, Riwa. Looks like we've been marked. Don't love that. They're going to open fire. And dent our armor. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Auto grenade launcher. Maybe keep some of this stuff shut down, maybe. Or
Alert, alert, enemy hard
going with the RPG. Side armor hit. Full armor pen. Good accuracy. Already on our knee. Is the best we can get. Open fire. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Suppress crowbar. Is it going to do what I need it to do? Good accuracy. Full armor pen back there. These guys have already shot. Up over here. These guys aren't in range. Nothing we can see down over here. Alright. I say we open fire over here. Try to, well, quote-unquote, suppress these guys. I'll tell you what I mean in a moment. Not good enough. Got some kills in, though. Fair enough. That's your turn done, Carter. Ooh. That's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. At least it looked a little scary. In with a grenade launcher. Go ahead and keep these guys quiet, maybe. Yeah, especially these guys. Fire away. There you have it. Overloaded. So, this'll stun them for a bit, but they won't retreat. They won't break. And overloading the constructs is critical. Getting them to just kind of calm down for a moment is the best you can hope for at times. I can hit these guys with a grenade launcher as well, actually. I can see them now, right? That's why it's tempting to do so. Maybe somebody else can take these guys out. This is the other big threat that I'm worried about. Alright, that's okay. Let's start up over here. Oh, actually, you know what? Put some mines down? Nah. Grenade launcher up here. Not nearly as good. Too far away. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's start to slowly rotate so we're not exposing our back, right? These guys are going to roll up. Get in range. And not be able to open fire. Excellent. Sachin, you can shoot. Should be able to do a decent bit of work over here. And then maybe get into cover. Actually, if I pop over... Get into cover first. 73 means we can't take a knee. 81 means we can. And I think that's probably worth it. Yeah. Step over. Take a knee. We're hidden now. And let's start by firing up over here, I think. Good accuracy, full armor pen. Let's go. Oh man, that feels like it did nothing. That really feels like it did absolutely nothing. Let's go again. Yikes. Oh, that's scary. Don't love that. Don't love that. Alright, tech. I want to see what that was. Or do I want to move up and try and shut some of this down? Come up to there. Move 2 over. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Let's go. Can't take a knee, but we can do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If we're lucky, we overload all of them. Nice. Very nice. Okay, hang tight. Maybe I should have designated some targets. I don't know. I'm actually not sure if the gravity manipulator can do anything here. But I suppose we could try. Pike, buddy. Put you up against a wall here. Oh, actually. You know what? Take command of Ex-Conde.
Ready on my signal.
And then let's, yeah, step up over here. Take a knee.
You are but lost brothers and sisters.
Alright. Gonna take a chance here. Gonna roll up. Bit more. See, this thing can scan. And based on what we saw, I knew we had one of these out here. I didn't know how close it was. The answer is close enough. Front armor hit, excellent accuracy, full armor pen. This has got to land.
I do this through him.
Good stuff. Engine damage, spalling damage. That's good. I can pull back into safety, or I can start the next round by shooting at that thing and then pulling back, which I think is the right call. That is one turn survived. For now. Plenty of them left to go.
I will cleanse them.
Holy. Alright, they're slowly crawling over. And we've been marked
TCI.
and shot at. Okay. That's another gun crawler up there.
We have queried the entire wayback threat profile and found nothing like these things.
Alright, we're okay, we're okay.
Try and test
We start with this, I think, right? We are decently under threat over here. But again, these guys have almost all been overloaded. Some of them still standing, able to shoot. But yeah, let's start by killing this thing off, I think. And then pulling back into safety. Oh, maybe just one step, I think. But let's start with this.
Judges,
You're kidding me, dude. You're kidding me. I cannot believe we missed that. I cannot believe we missed that. Pull back. I probably shouldn't have done that, actually.
At your service.
A lot of damage there. Go with a grenade launcher. Maybe we shut some of this down. Nice. And maybe let's shut this down. Losing morale? Why am I losing morale? Rocket defeated. Need some rounds, that's okay.
Your service.
This is not great. We got Pike taken out. Of all the people that could get taken out, it was Pike.
Hostiles advancing.
Carter. Open fire. Here. Got them overloaded, excellent.
Engaging the enemy.
Next up. Here. Or do we try and finish this stuff off? Yeah, let's try it. Bit of overloading going on, good stuff. That's you done. Doesn't seem to be doing too much damage, which, thank God.
At your
And that chips away at our armor. Makes me nervous. Open fire. Up here.
Give it to them, lads.
And let's go again. Good stuff.
Anchoring.
Stay put. Stay put. There's the gravity manipulators coming in. Again, don't know if it's going to do anything. Yeah, I got them overloaded. Destroyed some of their cover. So I'll take it. These guys missed, it looks like. And Reno. Who I hit? Because it's one entity, right? Yeah, we hit one element. We know there's another gun caller up there, so I could try and prioritize getting up to it. Oh, jeez, it's terrifying. Push up to here. Take a chance. That time they got lucky. We've been safe from them. That's what made me overconfident. At that time they got lucky. Alright, we could roll up to here. Next turn provide some support maybe.
Yo, they strapped.
Oh, there's so many of them. Keep them overloaded maybe. Well, try to get them overloaded, I should say. There you go. Alright. Let's see what they get up to. Alright. That's just it. Sometimes we're getting lucky, but that's only gonna last so long.
You are but lost, brothers and sisters.
Only gonna last so long. Okay. Good stuff.
Visual acquired.
There's so many of them. Goddamn.
Yo, they moving.
Eat a couple rounds there. Somewhere up there, this other one.
Let them make it.
Human bodies fused with metal components. Weapons appear grafted onto their flesh. Sorry, Major. I was briefly out of focus. We need to hold out until QRF arrives. Prioritize a defensive posture.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? Well, trying to do at least. Roll up and take a shot. A lot of pressure coming in over here.
Yeah.
Grenade launcher, maybe. Up there and down here. Let's try.
Nice. Rip them apart.
That was good. Okay. Tech's in trouble is my concern. That's why I hesitate to go up here. But there's so many people that can gun down tech right now. Ah, jeez. Alright, let's hit these guys. Pretty good.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Pretty good, I'll take it. Let's continue to rotate. Slowly but surely. And this is gonna hurt. No, we got lucky again. Alright. Sparta, who can see you? Why are you visible? And how do I make it stop? We got these guys overloaded. Can I get these guys overloaded potentially? Or maybe... No, we gotta go up over here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay.
On target.
That's you done. Rocket defeated again. Steering damage, that's not great. I think I gotta get Ryu out of there. Gotta put out the fire and gotta get out of there. It's just a small fire for now, but... Ironically, if I roll up to here, I protect myself from these guys. No, I think we pull back. This was a foolish endeavor coming out this way. It's gonna hurt. Ah, there it is. Small fire fleeing as well. God damn it, hang in there. Alright, Sachin. What do we do, buddy? What do we do? Stand up and get into cover over there, maybe? Just shy of being able to hit these guys. Nah, we gotta stay here to support, I think, Carta. Let's fire down here and see if it'll help us get these guys overloaded. Just shy of being able to hit them. I wonder if I step over, I can shoot once. Very inaccurately. And I can shoot. I'm overheated, right? We step back, take a knee.
Let's go.
Ooh,
About time, man.
that's extremely unfortunate. In with the minigun. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we patch Pike up before we forget it. Saved Pike. Got taken out himself. Alright. Doing okay. Guys are gonna crawl up. This might hurt. No, we're good. Okay. We're in trouble here. Get out of there, buddy. I don't know how, but get out of there. Locked on there.
Major QRF is imminent.
This is rough.
Hold out a moment longer.
This is rough. Alright, we start with this. Grenade launcher. Try and shut all this down. Okay. Last shot from the grenade launcher. Gotta make it count. Let's head over here. And hope we've overloaded more than just these two, right? And continue to rotate. Sachin, buddy. You're gonna stand up. You're gonna come up to here.
Heading to cover.
And then you're gonna take a knee. He's got a few folks to rescue. Got some soldiers rolling up. That's kind of scary. Should have spotted them sooner. And more soldiers up there, actually.
What is that? What is that thing?
Hang in there, Carta. Keep your cool. Keep your cool. Roll back a step. Or roll back a few steps. Might be able to hang in there. We've taken a lot of losses. I would like to be able to shoot. Okay, creep back a little bit. And go ahead and shoot. Low accuracy, full armor pen. Again, just hoping to maybe overload these guys.
Kill them.
Or kill one. I'll take it. Just gotta hang in there for a little bit longer.
Hostiles. Always ready.
I like that these guys are stepping away. That feels nice. I'll take it. I'll take it. I wish these guys were coming a bit closer, but no one else can do their turn right now, so Carta. Open fire. RPG over here.
Let's tighten it up.
That ain't right. That ain't right. Let's stick with the suppressed crowbar up over here. Keep them overloaded.
Engaging.
Okay, good stuff. Here we go. Hang in there, Rewa. Guys are vetting and shooting. Again, if I'm lucky, my distance is keeping me alive here. Ah, jeez.
Hold strong.
Damn, they can see Sachin from there? That's not great. Of course, these guys can see, yeah, no surprise there. And they're punching through our armor, man. That is no joke. Yeah, a few too many of them.
Hostiles advancing! Dropships in place. Get everyone on board now. We are bugging out.
I got lives to save. We can't abandon these people. And I doubt they'll come with us if I don't patch them up. Right, Bog can't. God damn. We can't accept all these losses. But we can't stick around for much longer either. God damn. I can't leave these guys all KIA. Open fire. Let's hit here. See if we can't overload a bunch of them. Looks like we'll just kill one instead. It's gonna miss.
I hear you.
Carta, stand you up. Get over to here. Get into cover.
Advancing.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them. Holy.
Hostiles!
Should have spent this entire mission hidden. That's what I should have done. Pull back into safety? Question mark? I can get out of these guys' range, I suppose. Right. Steering's damaged. Oh, man.
Reassess the situation, Major.
But we're max distance from everybody, so their accuracy is going to be poor, their damage is going to be poor, their armor pen's going to be poor. And we should be, hopefully, safe. But it is a lot of trouble. Oh. Even armor and cover only does so much. Hang in there, Carta. That's a lot of crawlers. Hot damn. That's it. Only vehicles left. Nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. God damn. Let's leave. Got ourselves some cybernetic optics. Fair enough. And a lot of injured. I forgot we don't get KIA in this mission. My heart. My heart. I was one extra dead that we didn't need. Carta dropping was unnecessary. I completely forgot that you don't get KIA in this mission. Holy. Hot damn. That was rough. That was rough. Somehow Bog survived. Somehow Bog survived. Rewa barely hung in there. God, I can't imagine the fear in her heart. But we lost a lot of squaddies. Z-Dub, Jazzy, Lulu, Diz, Ishma, Paul, Shoegirl, Red, Rain, all dead. But Arctic, Gorgeous, Butch, Cool Girl, Orator, Macduff, Blood, Hobo, Coop, Ubik, and Vulcan survive. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 squaddies downed. I gotta It's been a hot minute since I fought the constructs. I gotta sharpen my tools a little bit. Now, again, this mission is a little over the top. Obviously, it's meant to be particularly threatening, but somehow Tech decides he's eager.
Be like it is. They fucking do.
A lot of injured. The next couple missions are going to be rough. The next couple missions are going to be real rough, but let's take a look at the outcome here.
What we have here is a hermetic bonding of bioorganic and metallurgical materials, an almost alchemical grafting of composite parts, abnegating ancillary components like adipose tissue while maximizing functional patterns. The creature's pursuit of weaponization is obvious. An iterative design suggests these are beta products of ongoing experimentation, which then suggests that whatever created them is likely to make more, and increasingly dangerous ones at that. Sage designates it as a mechanically enhanced, neurologically augmented combat enemy, or as some Marines have started calling it, MENACE. Whatever this thing is, it had the intelligence to honeypot a number of ships using a fake SOS. Those captured vessels and crews have since left the area. At this point, there is no saying how much of this menace is out there, but we are almost certain to come across it again. Hold on, Major. I was expecting this man on the comms.
How convenient. How convenient. The TCR takes one tiny step into the way back, and out of the blue, these things appear. Already people are chirping in my ear. Let the TCR in. Let them in. Their fleets will save us. And not only this, you drop a nuclear weapon on the site, erasing all possible evidence of just what you were doing down there. Another convenience. You are a convenience store, Marine. Peddling lies and insubstantiations. Let me be clear. I do not call you to submit to conspiracy and superstition. I call to tell you that the way back will hold its own, and my planetary Jingwei will see to that. Once this situation blows over, your presence here will be under strict review. Your little plank-eyed guzzling ship might be fast, but even the quickest of mice can be cornered. End of line.
Huh. Major, we of course have no involvement with the Menace's appearance. I will deploy Sage to watch comms in the way back. Additionally, social teams will engage internet conversations in a pro-TCR manner. Outward positivism set to cohesion to help steer away anti-TCR propaganda. While this new threat is startling to many, we still offer too much value for the Wayback's factions to close their doors entirely. For now, all we can do is continue our mission.
All right. Hot damn. We got trouble on our hands. Folks, that's a lot of injured. That's a lot of injured. I'm glad we didn't go in with more people, actually, because we'd be in a lot of trouble if we did. Wetteroth, Lim, at least we have them, right? In full fighting condition. Rewa's feeling alright. Bog's feeling alright. Everyone else is a little worse for wear. And Exconde has lost his vehicle. Now, hopefully that'll be quickly solved. Indeed it will be. Indeed it will be. And now we get access to a medium walker. Not before that mission. Would have gone a real long way. But my goodness, okay. Things looking a bit better looking at this black market. Very expensive, though. I don't know how much of this we can actually afford despite all the junk we've been collecting, but there's some stuff that needs picking up here for sure. My goodness. Despite... honestly, I didn't I didn't think that would go so roughly. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh boy, I forgot how rough this can get. That was wild. We took so much damage there, folks. My goodness. Sorry, I'm still like reeling from that. But you know what? In a way, I kind of like it. Because for one, I got a jarring reminder of how little this armor means against the gun-crawler. Just how little it means, right? You'd think that sticks with you, but it doesn't. So there's that, and it kind of puts us in a rough spot after such smooth sailing for so long. It's nice to really have our feet swept out from under us. Wow. But that's okay. Just 2 missions before these guys are all patched up and ready to go again, and we have enough. We have enough people in full condition that I think we'll be okay. I mean, honestly, Pike, even with the injury, going in with the ATGM launcher, for example, right, keeping a distance and all that good stuff, like, should be fine. Tech, I mean, this injury, you see, it's the reduced action points that kill things. I'm wrong, actually, about the ATGM launcher, because with just 74 action points, you can do so much less. Anyway, it is going to take some thinking. And what I'm thinking right now, folks, is... this is a great opportunity to go back in against the bugs. Again, they're a bit rougher now. Obviously, things escalate across the board. Everything gets tougher and tougher. It's going to be a bit rougher, but this might be the time for a bug hunt. Now, I could hire somebody, right? Given our circumstances, hiring somebody is not such a bad idea. Fill in some of the gaps, because do we really want to go out there with just 4 people for 2 missions? Maybe. The hand we've been dealt. And I would like to keep authority decently high, right? Holy, I'm still trying to like debrief on what just went down. I shouldn't have gone so if I'd remembered, but I get now, you know what? I'm glad that played out the way it did. Because if I remembered that people that get taken out there don't actually end up KIA, I would have played differently. And the fact that I genuinely forgot that actually means I took on those deaths, right? I didn't meta. I could proudly say that I managed not to, by virtue of having forgotten a certain element. Anyway, I could keep rambling, folks, about how that's shaken me. And I think it's great that despite having done this before, I guess you know what? I guess I hadn't done it in expert. That's why I felt so different, I guess. Yeah. Okay. All right. That makes a bit more sense. Anyway. Sorry. I'm rambling as a means to get my head back in the game. But getting back in the game, of course, we'll wait until next time, folks. I do think we go in after that bug hunt, use this opportunity to hopefully have an easier time. I don't know. We'll see. I might change my mind between this session and the next. I got to think about it. There is another construct threat over here. 4 missions in this operation. Construct activity. That's all we know. We got 2 operations before we have to go in on this one, though. So honestly, I am partly tempted to do the bugs or the pirates and then go in for this. But we have room to do at least one other. If we go too slowly, the menace will exterminate life on these planets. That's what you're seeing over here. The menace have made some progress on Dice of the Gods. And if they make enough progress, they will wipe out the faction. They will wipe out all access to all the benefits that we could get from here. And so now there's a bit of additional pressure in terms of where we have to go and what we have to do. So this cannot be left aside. We can't just leave it be because we're terrified of the constructs, terrified of the menace, as it were. But first, we take a moment to recuperate. Well, next time. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, makes a huge difference in letting me know what people are enjoying on the channel, what I should do more or less of, and how I should go about doing it. Apart from that, as always, a Massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. That'll keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.